Montreal, the league's oldest club and biggest drawing card, are in the dark sweaters. In the second period, Callum McKay drives in for a shot, and on Ken Mosdell's pass out from the corner, Floyd Curry scores to give Montreal a 1-0 lead. By their terrific power play. Red Kelly feeds the puck to Alex Delvecchio. Gordie Howe takes Ted Lindsay's pass. Alex Delvecchio is perfectly set up, and he drives the puck through a small opening for the tying goal. Floyd Curry engineers an end-to-end scoring play. A drop pass to Callum McKay. Ahead to Ken Mosdell. Into the goal mouth to Curry, who scores his second goal. Montreal leads Detroit 2-1. Just in more times, Stasiuk around the corner to Kelly. Kelly to Gordie Howe. To Lindsay, back of the net. A pass out to Stasiuk, who scores at close range. Pavelich breaks away from the Canadien power play. Goes right in on top of Plante before scoring what turns out to be the game's winning goal. 1 goal, Montreal pulls the goalkeeper, and 16 seconds from the end of the game, Captain Ted Lindsay shoots into an empty net to clinch Detroit's 4-2 victory. Marcel Pronovot, a tremendous rushing defenseman, goes all the way using Pavelich as a decoy, swings around Joffrion for Detroit's opening goal. Before the net out to Benny Wojt, deflected to the corner. And Gordie Howe's pass out sets up Lindsay, who scores from close in. This was the first of 4 goals scored in the second period. Howe's rebound off the boards is fired back into the net by Ted Lindsay, who scored 3 straight goals in the second period to give the Wings an overwhelming 7-0 lead. Slow or fast from either side of the net, Ted Lindsay can score them from all angles. This runs the count to 7-0 and creates a new type of Stanley Cup final. This scoring drive by Ken Mosdell is the game's answer to the theory that modern hockey does not produce the blazing individual end-to-end scoring plays. Detroit wins 7-1 for a 2-0 lead in games. Mosdell bounces Gordie Howe, and when Howe retaliates, he is handed a 2-minute minor penalty and a 10-minute misconduct by referee Bill Chadwick. While Howe is off, Joffrion scores 2 goals in 12 seconds. Here's the first. Doug Harvey starts a scoring play in which 4 players handle the puck. Bert Olmsted finds Beliveau in the clear, and a perfect pass enables Joffrion to slip the puck between Terry Sawchuk's feet. Right after the face-off, Doug Harvey engineers his second scoring play. Joffrion takes his pass. Sawchuk saves from Olmsted in sensational fashion, but Joffrion recovers the loose puck to score his second goal in only 12 seconds. Who kicks the puck into the corner, up along the boards to Vic Stasiuk, across the ice to Red Kelly, who drives in a screen shot. Here, Beliveau regains the puck. Smoothly passes to Joffrion, who manages to tip the puck into the net. He allows Pavelich to regain possession, and his pass out to Stasiuk finds its way into the Montreal net. Here, Jackie Leclerc chases a loose puck. His desperation golf swing, about a 3-iron shot, somehow lands the puck into the net to make the score 4-2. And although Detroit still leads the series 2-1, at the very least, the Canadiens strikes early. Ken Mosdell sweeps in on goal. Sawchuk blocks his backhander. Curry passes from the corner, up to Doug Harvey. His blazing shot is stopped, but Callum McKay smashes home the rebound. Montreal leads 1-0, and the 4th game of the series is only 40 seconds old. $1.5 million. That looked like a strange one, but they all count. To take the lead again in the second period, as Joffrion intercepts a pass by Leswick, beats both Leswick and Benny Wojt, pulls Sawchuk out to score one of the most spectacular goals of the entire series. Here's big Jean Beliveau showing his tremendous strength and great skill to score Montreal's 3rd goal. This is the kind of hung way after 2 defeats in Detroit. Olmsted's shot deflects off a skate back to Tom Johnson, and Johnson's 60-foot shot is screened all the way and beats Sawchuk easily. Montreal scores again, this time on a terrific slap shot by Floyd Curry, one of the greatest playoff money players in the Canadian club history. A pass ahead to Gordie Howe. A drop pass to Dutch Ribble, who scores through the legs of defenseman Britt Bouchard. Blocking blue. Dutch Ribble on the loose puck. Attacking with Hay for the Red Wings. Ribble sets up Hay for another long shot that beats goalie Plante. To Ted Lindsay, but Plante saves. Montreal wins 5-3, and the series is dramatically squared at 2 games each. Marcel Pronovot took a penalty. Canadien went after the game's opening goal. Leclerc to Doug Harvey. Across to Beliveau, who unwinds his blistering shot, and Canadien have the all-important jump goal. Beliveau, tall Glenn Skov slapped the puck past Jock Plante, and the score is tied. Now the Detroit Red Wings take off and score 4 more goals without a reply from the Canadiens. Butch Bouchard moves to check Del Vecchio along the boards. The puck comes back to Ribble. It's knocked down by Del Vecchio, and Howe is in the right place at the right time to score Detroit's second goal. Detroit's Gordie Howe on his way to his 3rd goal of this game, his 19th point in the playoffs, breaking the playoff record established by Toe Blake of Canadien 11 years before. Off Del Vecchio to Wojt. Bonan tries a turnaround shot. Plante is sprawled far out of his cage. Bonan back to Stasiak, who shoots it into the empty net. Red Wings win 5-1, leading the series 3-2. They need only 1. Ted Lindsay is checked by Doug Harvey, who feeds a pass ahead to Beliveau. This one goes like a guided missile, and Sawchuk looks up as if to say, which planet did that one come from? Goal down, the Red Wings are led by Del Vecchio. Stasiak races ahead, scoops the puck in front of the net. Del Vecchio in quickly for the rebound, and the score is tied. 1-1 near. With Skov serving a Detroit penalty, Joffrion hustles down right wing. A pass out that deflects into the net off the stick of Leclerc. Canadien take the lead 2-1 and never look back. Doug Harvey sets up a scoring play. Beliveau shoots. Joffrion scores on the rebound. Slippery Alex Del Vecchio leads a Red Wing attack. A pass to Ted Lindsay, who waits for Del Vecchio to position himself. And Lindsay's shot deflects into the net off Del Vecchio's stick. On that goal, Canadien had 2 men in the penalty box. The Red Wings won. Montreal stages a perfect demonstration of how the power play operates with the teams at full strength. Joffrion from back of the net. Out to Bouchard, across to Johnson. Beliveau on the puck in the corner. Back to Bouchard at the blue line. The return pass to Beliveau, a flip shot deflected to Joffrion, and the puck bounces off his body into the net. In the 3rd period, the Canadiens pour it on. Curry back to Bouchard. In the corner to Mosdell. To Callum McKay, to Floyd Curry, and into the net. Scored 19 seconds after the opening of the final period. Marty Pavlich's shot is blocked by Harvey. Leswick to Pavlich, who leaves it for Kelly, and his remarkably accurate screen shot lands just inside the post. Mosdell steals the puck from Howe. Mosdell into the corner. Back to McKay, whose backhander beats Sawchuk, giving the Canadiens a 6-3 victory. And the series is all tied up at 3 games each. In the 2nd period, after 27 minutes of shutout hockey, Del Vecchio scored a brilliant goal on Kelly's pass, which gave the Red Wings an all-important first goal. It was Del Vecchio's 6th goal of the playoff. Pronovot starts a rush that pays off in Detroit's 2nd goal. Ahead to Howe, who fires the puck into the corner. It comes out to Pronovot, whose shot deflects off Howe's stick for Detroit's 2nd goal. That was Howe's 9th goal and his 20th point to lead all participants in the Stanley Cup playoffs. Here's hockey's Alexander the Great, Alex Del Vecchio, on the play that broke up the game and won another Stanley Cup for the Wings. It's on a breakaway, and although Del Vecchio is harried by Johnson, he makes no mistake with his rising shot. Floyd and Golдэm is still in the box when Canadiens score with only 5.5 minutes left in the game. Sawchuk loses his stick, and Floyd Curry whacks in the rebound. For the 2nd straight year, these colorful, well-matched teams went down to the 7th and deciding game in the Stanley Cup Final. time rookie coach Jimmy Skinner ever saw the Stanley Cup at close range. Clarence Campbell, president of the National